team, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Tate sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team there.
And he's going to go down again.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The numbers for him from a week ago. 16 carries, 57 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Throwing on 1st down. Drew. Over the middle, complete. It's Castillo. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the gun, Drew. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
On 2nd down, Vincent. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Drew got his man complete over the middle. That's Medina.
Drew's pass.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
From the gun. Drew over the middle, complete. It's McBride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Drew, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Chiefs 6, Titans 0.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tate got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tate, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
32-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
For the Titans and Chiefs, we think back to their encounter in the postseason last year, the AFC Championship game to be exact. And the Titans were riding high, coming off road wins in Foxborough and in Baltimore. And they led at one point 17-7, but as the Chiefs did 3 times in those playoffs, they rallied back from a double-digit deficit, ultimately winning 35-24 and punching their ticket to Miami.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Tate Smith catches left side.
Tate.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun. Tate on the move to his left. He may try and run for this.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Tate. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tate, the Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Makes the score, Chiefs 6, Titans 3.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
On 1st down, Drew, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Looking to throw. Drew, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Drew's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Drew got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Chiefs.
On 1st down, Vincent, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Drew got his man complete over the middle. It's Medina. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And this one's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Throwing on 1st down. Tate. And Jones has it over the middle. And 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
To throw on 2nd down. Tate. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
From the gun. Drew over the middle, complete. That's Medina. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Drew. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Drew's pass. Complete.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback?
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Now Jones. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus shouldn't be on how many times I've gone down. It's where is it happening? Where are the breakdowns up front? They'll never say it publicly because good leaders don't do that. But they've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people away from him so he actually has a chance to throw the football, because so far that has not been the case.
5 full sacks against him. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Tate. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tate. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
To number 30.
Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Tate over the middle, complete. It's Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. McCann's kick up and good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As it's time now to send you backstage. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Operating from the gun. Drew got his man complete over the middle. It's Medina. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
A loss of 12 yards.
Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the number 1 spot.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Tate. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
26-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
34-yard line.
From the gun, Tate. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Castillo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Titans.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Drew, his pass caught at the 4. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
19-yard line.
From the gun. Tate eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in London. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. On 3rd and 2, Tate. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Tate looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. From the gun, Tate. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced to dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
That's caught by Howard. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's complete. Henry. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A slant to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Drew. This will be caught at about the 5. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Drew. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score. Chiefs.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
1st and 10.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. On 1st and 10, Tate. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
For Derrick Henry. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tate. And the Chiefs are going to get him. DeForest Buckner. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Tate. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Tate into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
KC's offense ready to take over, and they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
They'll run on 1st down. Vincent. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vincent, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
43-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was